Good evening, friends. So, welcome again to PCS pre warm up course. And today it is again the turn of Indian polity. और इसमें हम आज डिस्कस करेंगे प्रीवियस ईयर्स यूपीएससी क्वेश्चंस बिकॉज वी हैव ऑलमोस्ट एग्जॉस्टेड द प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम इंडियन पॉलिटी that appeared in various PCS examinations over the years. So this time around, we shall be starting with previous year's questions from UPSC polity part. Hopefully, they will be beneficial to you. Let's move. Okay, this is the scanner. That is, if you want to enroll and to know about more details about this course, that is already going on for PCS. So this is the information which is already known to you. So let's get started. The question number one is, which of the following are the exclusive powers of Lok Sabha? पहले हम स्टेटमेंट को पढ़ते हैं. To ratify the declaration of emergency, both houses of parliament. To pass a motion of no confidence against the council of ministers. To impeach the president of India, both houses of parliament. Select the correct answer using the correct code given below. Okay, the question, if we read the question carefully, we would get to know that कि जो लोकसभा है, लोकसभा के कुछ एक्सक्लूसिव पावर्स हैं विच आर नॉट अवेलेबल टू राज्यसभा. ठीक है, एक्सक्लूसिव का मतलब सिर्फ लोकसभा ही कर सकती है, राज्यसभा राइट वो नहीं कर सकती. ऑन दी अदर हैंड, इंटरली आप ये भी कह सकते हैं कि देर आर सम एक्सक्लूसिव पावर्स ऑफ राज्यसभा विच लोकसभा डोंट पोजेस. बट क्वेश्चन यहाँ कि कौन सी पावर्स सिर्फ लोकसभा की एक्सक्लूसिव पावर्स हैं. तो यहाँ तक पहली स्टेटमेंट पे बात है, टू राइटिफाई द डिक्लेरेशन इमरजेंसी. ये दोनों पावर दोनों हाउसेस की हैं. वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट कि आज की डेट में नेशनल इमरजेंसी जब इम्पोज होती है तो एक रेजोल्यूशन दोनों हाउसेस से स्पेशल मेजॉरिटी से पास होना चाहिए इन ऑर्डर टू एक्सटेंड दैट इमरजेंसी बियॉन्ड 30 days, राइट. तो उसमें दोनों हाउसेस की पावर इन्वॉल्व होती है. To pass a motion of no confidence against the council of minister. This is the correct answer क्योंकि ये exclusive power सिर्फ लोकसभा की होती है. Because we already know that ultimately the council of minister is collectively responsible to lower house of the parliament. In India it is Lok Sabha. ठीक है. Therefore this statement is correct insofar as exclusive power of Lok Sabha is concerned. Number 3, to implement the president of India, to impeach the president of India. This is already we know that this power is equally shared by both the houses of the parliament, and president of India is impeached by 2/3 majority by both the houses of the parliament. Hence, only 2 is the correct statement. B is the correct answer. Next, at the national level, which ministry is the nodal agency to ensure effective implementation of the scheduled tribes and other traditional forest dwellers recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. Right, नाम से पता लगता है कि you already aware of the fact that tribals as well as scheduled caste and some other weaker sections have been given special protection under the constitution, right. So in order to further enhance the protective umbrella to scheduled tribes, there was an act which was enacted by the parliament, that is Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006, under which the traditional tribals who are living in forest, they were given certain rights to harvest as well as to use the resources which are available to them from the forest, which was not available to them because under the colonial law. Okay, so in nodal ministry जहाँ क्वेश्चन था, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Panchayati Raj, Ministry of Development of Rural, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. D is the correct answer. Of course, it's the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, which is the nodal agency to oversee the act called as Traditional Forest Dwellers Recognition of Forest Rights Act 2006. So D is the correct answer. Next, for legislation which confers on the executive or administrative authority an unguided and uncontrolled discretionary power in this matter, in the matter of application of law, violates which one of the following articles of the Constitution of India? अगर आप आर्टिकल 14 को, यहाँ आंसर आर्टिकल 14 पर आंसर आर्टिकल 14 है, बट आर्टिकल 14 का आंसर ढूंढने के लिए आपको इतना पता होना चाहिए, जब भी कोई शब्द डिस्क्रिशनरी यूज़ होता है। तो डिस्क्रिशनरी शब्द का सीधा मतलब है कि यहाँ डिस्क्रिशन है, वहाँ आर्टिकल 14 की वायलेशन है, बिकॉज डिस्क्रिशन मीन्स arbitrariness. That's why it is read that Article 14 promotes the concept of rule of law in the country, right? Rule of law जहाँ होगा वहाँ arbitrariness या discretionary powers नहीं होंगी, और यहाँ discretionary powers होंगी, वहाँ rule of law नहीं होगा, and that's why both are antithesis of each other. So therefore the correct answer, without looking into other facets of this question, it is Article 14, because uncontrolled discretionary power is the matter of application, and that's why Article 14 is the main source of administrative law in India, because administration के पास इतनी ज़्यादा discretionary powers आ गई हैं कि उनको चेक करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, और Article 14 ही उनकी powers को चेक करता है, because Article 14 is a check on the exercise of discretionary or arbitrary powers of the administration. So hence Article 14, Article 28, कोई भी इसको आंसर कर सकता है. Article 28 of course not, because Article 28 is about the religion, ठीक है, religious matters. Article 32 is of course about the writ jurisdiction, and Article 44 is about uniform civil code. So we can easily deduce the answer from the statement itself, that is Article 14. Next, which of the following are the characteristics of parliamentary system of government? ठीक है, पहले तो आपको पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम पता होना चाहिए कि पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम नाम से पता चलता है कि द सिस्टम ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट वेर इन पार्लियामेंट रूल, ठीक है, मीनिंग दैट पार्लियामेंट रूल बिकॉज द एग्जीक्यूटिव इज अकाउंटेबल टू द पार्लियामेंट, स्पेशली द लोअर हाउस. तो पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम का लिंच पिन क्या है? जब एग्जीक्यूटिव, दैट इज सरकार, आंसरेबल होती है पार्लियामेंट की, वो भी लोअर हाउस को. हमने आर्टिकल 75 में लिखा है काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर इज कलेक्टिवली रिस्पॉन्सिबल टू लोकसभा, ठीक है, उसी को पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम कहते हैं. बिसाइड्स अदर फीचर्स, दैट इज डुअल एग्जीक्यूटिव सिस्टम, राइट, फ्यूजन ऑफ पावर्स एंड अदर फीचर्स ऑफ पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम. तो उसके बेसिस पे इस क्वेश्चन को देखते हैं. द लेजिस्लेटिव, एग्जीक्यूटिव एंड जुडिशियल पावर्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट आर सेपरेटेड एंड वेस्टेड इन 3 इंडिपेंडेंट ऑर्गन्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. ऑफ कोर्स नॉट, ये सेपरेशन ऑफ पावर का स्टेटमेंट है. जब ये स्टेटमेंट आएगी तो आपने प्रेसिडेंशियल सिस्टम कहना है, प्रेसिडेंशियल फॉर्म ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, राइट, जब पार्लियामेंट रादर देन पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, ठीक है, इनमें लिखा ना पावर्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, इसको कहते हैं सेपरेशन ऑफ पावर्स. तो देयर इज क्लियर कट डिस्टिंक्शन बिटवीन पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम, यहाँ फ्यूजन ऑफ पावर्स होती है, लेजिस्लेचर और एग्जीक्यूटिव फ्यूज्ड होते हैं, और प्रेसिडेंशियल सिस्टम में सेपरेशन ऑफ पावर्स होती है, लेजिस्लेचर, एग्जीक्यूटिव, जुडिशियल सेपरेट होते हैं. नंबर 2, द पार्लियामेंट्री सिस्टम प्रोवाइड्स a stable government. This is also a wrong statement, because parliamentary system is the main cause of instability, because the government can fall any moment there is a lack of majority of the government or executive in the Lok Sabha. The parliamentary system is conducive for the formation and implementation of long-term policies. This is also not in necessary condition. It ensures harmonious relationship and cooperation between the legislature and executive organs of the government. This is the correct statement, because eventually parliamentary form of the government is based on the fusion of powers, which ensures smooth coordination and cooperation between the legislature and the executive. Okay, so D is the correct one. Next, with reference to the preamble to the Indian Constitution, consider the following statements. It is based on the objective resolution drafted and moved by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Wrong, incorrect statement, because it was drafted and moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. We already know that. Objective resolution from which preamble has been derived. It was moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 13 December 1946 in Constituent Assembly, which adopted it, okay, on 22nd January 1947. The first statement is wrong. The preamble cannot be amended as it is not a part of the Constitution. This is also wrong statement, because now the judicial opinion and judgment is that preamble is a part of the Constitution and it can very well be amended. Okay, it was in pursuance of that judgment, that is Keshwananda Bharati case. Preamble was amended by 42nd Amendment 1976, and only once since then, wherein 3 words have been added to preamble. Okay, that you already know that. It is secular, socialist, and integrity. The preamble cannot be amended and it is not a part of the constitution. So which of the following statements? Both are incorrect statements, 1 and 2. Neither 1 nor 2. D is the correct answer. So guys, this is all for today. Thank you so much. Hopefully we shall be meeting again with similar informative videos on previous questions from UPSC, right, on the subject of Indian. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.